Michael Franti talks gun violence and the power of change through music in our exclusive interview. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. That's one of Michael Franti's newest releases, titled The Flower, recorded with a guest artist and written in response to a rash of gun violence in recent years.
I believe that when things reach critical mass, that's when society starts to change, and we've seen it with all different kinds of issues, and it's that way with the issue of gun violence.
The Oakland native traveled the country while writing his latest album, talking with more than 100 people affected by gun violence of all kinds, from parents and widows to convicted felons spending life in prison.
All of them were like, let's create sensible gun laws.
Franti comes to Dillon Amphitheater June 8th for a free show with his band, Spearhead, and they can't wait to be back in the Rockies.
You know, just to be in the mountains in the daytime and to experience the nature of Colorado, and then to play music at night and experience the people of Colorado, who I consider to be, you know, some of the best music fans in the world.
How does this latest album stack up against the rest?
This is my favorite record that we've ever made, and so it's really fun to play these songs live.
Franti's show on June 8th is free. Find that music video for The Flower online, featuring survivors of gun violence. Competitive ski and snowboard season is finished in North America, but pros like slopestyle Olympian Nick Goepper don't really get a break these days.
The ski season is never really finished for me.
Goepper takes just a few weeks off to get married this month. He and his fiancée Lizzie met at X Games in Aspen. Then it's off to California for summer training. From California, Goepper heads to New Zealand, a mandatory endless winter, he says, as his sport gets more competitive every year.
I'm not ready to be done yet. I mean, I don't think any athlete is ready to be done towards the end of their career. Maybe some are, but I'm not.
At 25 years old, Goepper feels like the old guy on the circuit.
I mean, the average age at most contests this year was like 19 to 22 or something, which is crazy.
But is he worried freestyle skiing and snowboarding will become more like gymnastics?
The sport kind of has this attitude that we don't really want to go that way. So I think the people in charge and the judges and the athletes are going to make sure that we keep it fun, we keep it creative and competitive.
If you're like Goepper and can't get enough of winter, California resorts like Mammoth Mountain and Squaw Valley are open to the public through late June or even July after 682 inches and counting at Squaw this winter. Of course, Loveland is still open through the weekend, Breckenridge is open through Memorial Day, and A-Basin is closing June 2nd as of now. In sports, the Avalanche played the Sharks in Game 3 tonight. The Avs are down a game in the series, 2-1. And in local sports, brought to you by Wilderness Sports in Dillon, Summit High Baseball plays Elgibel in Aspen today, and lacrosse has a home doubleheader when girls varsity plays Roaring Fork and boys play Battle Mountain for senior night. And coming up next week, May 7th, are opening races of the Vail Whitewater Series on Gore Creek with events for kayak, raft, and stand-up paddleboard. Sign up at vailrec.com. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.